Captains, then.
Hey there.
Hey there yourself, Captain.
How's the rum?
Good. Spencer stuff is the best.
You're a sailor?
Helmsman. Big ships, small ships, you name 'em, I've sailed 'em. Any chance you're looking for a helmsman?
Sorry, I've already got one.
Any good, is he?
Well, so far we've always got where we wanted to go.
I'm a fine helmsman. I wouldn't disappoint you.
I'm sticking with the one I've got, thanks.
You can't blame me for wanting to feel the wind in my face again. Good.
No. So, just got back from your first raid. Bet you couldn't wait.
Trust me.
So you say. That's Captain Slane for you. Take my captain. Now there's a real pirate captain for you. Always first into the action. Always first to get his blade blooded. And generous too. Always share.
Pirates are still just pirates.
Sounds like quite a man.
So bloody right he is. You call yourself a pirate captain all you want, but you're no Captain Slane. Can't wait to get back out there on the ocean. Plenty of rich pickings out there, just waiting for us to find them.
Sounds good to me. Got any good loot?
Well, I shouldn't be. He's only got himself that bloody sacrificial knife thing.
Have you actually...
What's it matter to you? You're starting to do my head in with these questions. Go and annoy Alvar. I'm not telling you that. What do you think I...
Forget it, he doesn't know anything.
Seems that way.
Nice try, though, mate. Nice try.
What's Alvarez?
Him and the captain struck a deal. Alvarez gave him a load of supplies on the promise of... Alvarez won't believe that the captain doesn't have it anymore.
And does he?
Course not. He's a man of his word, the captain.
An honest pirate. What? So...
Not without Steelbeard to lead.
It's a new captain. Welcome to the Witch's Cauldron, the most notorious bar in all the sun. First drinks on the house. What can I get you?
In that case, I'll take a jar of grog.
My apologies, Captain. The town drunk pissed the last of the grog against the back wall yesterday.
How about a dram of whiskey?
Sorry, Captain, we're all out of whiskey.
Just give me some rum.
Rum happens to be a bit expensive right now. Pick something else, huh?
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
No. It's just that I've hardly been getting any overseas deliveries. Not since our monster trouble. I was hoping you'd ask for a beer. Like I say, on the house.
Can you teach...
Of course. You just say when.
What? I'm looking for a druid called Eldrick.
Not that mad bastard.
You know him?
He was here, but he's not now. Just as well. I don't want his sort in my tavern. Scaring irregulars, banging on about winged demons and haunted temples. I was gonna chuck him out, but he left.
Just left?
Can't see anyone else in town letting him in. He'll have gone to ground somewhere inland, I reckon. Try asking one of the lads out there.
What lad?
Try Bill. He works at... Maybe he'll have seen your... Just don't go bringing him here if you find him. He's barred.
Quiet night, is it?
Oh, it will fill up later. Probably.
Probably.
Time was, the cauldron was a real pop. Customers have been a bit thin on the ground lately. Got to a bit. All them krakens and that have ruined me trade. Come on, Spence, don't get depressed. Snap out of it, son. As long as you don't start talking this.
Sorry?
Sorry? Promise you won't tell her.
I promise.
All right? Up in the hills, and in that cave there's...
Look, just fuck off, will you?
All right, keep your wig on. Normally I trade with booze on Tacarigua. There aren't that many ships that sail between the islands anymore. Which is why he still owes me a shipment. Hang about. You've got your own ship, right? Tell you what, bring me over that shipment, and I'll give you 1,000 gold. Great. Tell...
No.
Good. Horse walks into a pub, and the landlord says...
Why the long face?
Cracks me up, that one.
Not without steel beard to lead her. To be sure, but it's not all fun on a raiding voyage.
Hello there, handsome. Looking for something?
Maybe.
Fire away, gorgeous.
What do you think of Wilson?
Wilson. Not my department, lover.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
You've got the wrong girl. Talk to Grace at the captain's house.
All right.
What I...
I want to be able to persuade...
What, with your reputation? People have heard some terrible stories about you. You'll need to make people think that that's all been tittle-tattle. Otherwise, they'll never trust you.
Where can I...
A girl like me doesn't give anything for free. 50 gold buys my time.
You're one hell of a woman. A head for business and a body for sin.
Oh, that's sweet. In your case, handsome, I'll give you a freebie. I heard that Admiral Alvarez found a treasure map. Guess it might be at the captain's house. Or you could try your luck at the graveyard or Blood Oath Square.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime you want a red-hot tip, darling.
Where can I get a real drink around here?
It's Pirate Town.
Of course. Dumb question, right?
Pretty much.
What do you...
All day. What I do all night is more interesting.
Is it now?
I stay up all night. The question is, handsome, can you?
Where can I get supplies in Antigua?
Looking for trade? Admiral Alvarez has put a stop to all that, technically.
Technically?
Some kinds of business. You can get just about everything your heart desires.
There's a whole lot of everything you could do with her, my friend.
Whatever turns you on, handsome.
What about food?
Most things you can find in the wild. Ask Bill, he knows his way around out there.
Aye. They're sea monsters and protectors to...
That was brutal.
Don't have time for you.
Piss off.
Got...
There's sea monsters and protectors to worry about.
Or getting shipwrecked.
And he was the best of them all.
Here's something. The harbour master told his story to everyone who passed by, about how a gnome had stolen his flask while he slept. As he was the only one who saw the gnome, however, he was laughed at by all. So, gnomes.
I'll be glad when Captain Slane puts to sea. First, no goods from Tacarigua, and now we can't even go to our own merchants.
Aye.
I hope you know
Even
how
that
to
old
behave
fool
in someone
Wilson
else's
won't break
house.
the Admiral's embargo.
You... You hear the... You hear about him losing that fancy...
Bonjour, mon capitaine. How may I serve you? Ah, you are a connoisseur. Please, take a closer look. Such craftsmanship, such precision. You like? Oui?
You made all these yourself?
I am the finest gunsmith in all the southern seas, if I humbly say so. If monsieur is interested, I can teach him something of my craft.
You have... I'm guessing the trade ban can't be good for business.
They tell me I cannot sell my work, but a man must eat, no?
What about Captain Slane?
I have nothing that could help you there, mon ami. You have business with him? I just want to sell my work, despite Admiral Alvarez and his embargo. Maybe
What did I tell you? Riffraff, the whole island of them.
Indeed.
Get many customers?
Alas, I am an artist. Besides, I would rather starve than see my work sold to those who did not appreciate it. That Philistine. I show him my works of art, but does he appreciate them? But perhaps he has other troubles occupying his mind, no?
Captain Slane.
He runs low on supplies for his He cannot leave port. Not until Alvarez lifts the trade ban.
You have...
You hear about him losing that...
Is your pistol at the gunsmith's?
What would you know about...
Nothing. Just...
So?
How about...
That ain't trade, that's friggin' extortion. Doesn't matter anyhow. Henri will never hand it over.
I'll get your
Henri won't, especially not if all... That arsehole, he says...
Well, do you?
Depends how you look at it. I gave him my pistol to repair. Only he won't give it back until I paid him what he says I owe.
Yeah.
My lovely piece. I got you back. I won't let you out of my... Thank you, lad. Sounds fair. What is it you want?
I need cannons.
In that case, I'll send some down to the quayside, so you can choose exactly the ones you want. You breathe one.
My lips are sealed.
You make sure they stay.
Don't worry, it'll...
Good.
What do you...
What?
What?
So...
You hear about him losing that fancy pistol of his in a bet.
Who's got it now?
Welcome to Antigua, Captain. Hope your voyage here was a safe one.
My lady is too gracious.
And charm, too. How lovely. Call me Grace. Perhaps you've heard of my father, the famous merchant, Bongard of the Thorn Coast? A pirate. How exciting. It's been some time since we've had one of them here. And now we have the honor of welcoming two of you to our city.
So, you enjoy a bit of pirate company, eh?
What's that supposed to mean? If you mean I enjoy the company of refined and well-traveled gentlemen, then yes, I do.
Wait, did I say something wrong here?
Well, if that's as much as an apology as I'll get from a pirate, so be it.
I'm not...
With the Admiral. Shouldn't disturb them, though. They seem to be having... Perhaps you'd like to spend some time with me, instead.
Seems nice round here.
If by nice you mean foul, then I wholeheartedly agree. If only some rich and dashing sea captain would take me away from all this.
I bet...
You mean when every low rogue in the place isn't making improper advances to me?
What a beauty. Oh, if only I didn't have a mission to finish.
I'm fortunate that the good Admiral guarantees my safety. He is indeed a kind and generous man.
Only that he must indeed be a kind and generous fellow.
Listen, Sunshine, don't fucking push it or I'll have him string you up by the balls.
Drop the act, sweetheart. We both know you're no lady. Only Bongard of the Thorn Coast I ever heard of was a one-eyed pimp who got stabbed to death for cheating at dice.
Clever little bastard, aren't you? But a pirate. Why do I get the feeling I'm not the only one here pretending to be something they ain't?
How well do you know?
Ah, Cap. He really knows how to treat a lady with her. He can steer a course towards my harbor anytime he wants. surprisingly civilized. A man of honor, even. He founded this place and appointed to him the creed is the
How's bit?
terrible. Other than Captain Slane, you're the only half-decent prospect to arrive in ages. And no offense, dear, but you're not exactly a prize catch. Still, if you're looking for the company of a lady...
Well, sorry, what she said. I'm spoken for. Apparently.
Yes, that's always how it is, isn't it? The good ones are usually taken.
Well, I'm sure you'll find some...
Here! It's a major accomplishment to find someone with the brains to wipe their ass without instruction. That... You better scram sharpish, mate, before I do something I
Here, what do you want?
To go in?
Not a chance. Orders is orders.
I'm a pirate captain and I demand entry.
Admiral Alvarez and Captain Slane are in a meeting.
Yes, and I should be in there with them.
You should.
That's enough, Slane. We had a deal. I kept my part of our bargain, now it's your turn.
You'll get your tribute in time. Right now, though, all I can give you is the booty from my last raid.
A deal's a deal, Slane. You won't squirm your way out of things this time. If your honor's worth anything to you, you'll settle your debt once and for all.
Honor. You're always droning on about that. It really is getting quite boring, you know. I don't have the sacrificial knife here, and shouting at me won't change that.
Think I can't tell when you're lying? What if I have my men search your ship? How long before they found the thing hidden away somewhere on board?
Careful, old man. Don't pick a fight you can't win.
You're threatening me in the city I built? I control everything here, as you're now finding out. Think about that. While your ship's planks grow moss, and whatever water you've got left aboard her turns foul and undrinkable.
Old fool, can't you see we're all running out of time?
The trade embargo will remain, Slane, until you hand over the sacrificial knife. That is my final word.
I saw you, villain.
The militia had sentenced me to death by hanging, so there, when my old mate Greg showed and shot through the rope just in time. I still keep the rope in the storehouse as a souvenir of my escape. I already have the rope.
You wretched
The 8 rules
bilge
of the...
bag.
1. On his own ship, a captain's word is law. 2. He who finds it can keep it. 3. Never shy away from a good fight. 4. The means justifies the ends. 5. A deal is a deal. 6. Don't start a war in your own harbor. 7. Both parties have to agree to a duel in their own harbor. 8. Whoever breaks the creed must suffer death or dishonor.
So, here's the latest scrote to roll his scabrous...
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I bade you welcome, my boy. Settled in nicely, have you?
Just about.
Good, good. We'll discuss your promotion soon enough. It's rather empty here in the captain's house now that Steelbeard is food for the fish.
You know that Steelbeard's dead.
Yes, a terrible loss, but he died with his boots on, as they say. When you stepped into those boots, boy, you took on more than you bargained for. So, let us celebrate your promotion, Captain.
I'm honored.
Indeed you are, my boy. You have become one of the last pirate captains of the southern seas. You bear a great responsibility. So, join with me, and let us initiate you in the traditional way.
I hope you just mean we sing a song or something.
Filthy-minded scrote, you care nothing for our glorious past.
Well...
You don't? I suppose times have changed, alas.
I heard about your dispute with Slain.
Yes, Slain is, not to mince words, something of a bastard. Someday he'll learn, even if I have to keep him mouldering here for years.
I don't give a flying fuck about Slain. I just want the artifact he has.
Yes, I'll bet. Sometimes it takes more than an army to fight evil, especially if you don't know where the evil lurks.
You mean the sacrificial knife, right?
Slain has no idea of the power he holds in his grasp. The knife is a terrible weapon, especially in the wrong hands, but it'll take a lot to make him see the light, assuming it's not too late already.
Did you know Steelbeard...
You can say that again. Back in the day, we'd seize the king's ships together. To celebrate each haul, we'd go whoring in every port on the southern seas. But there is more to the buccaneering life than booty of whichever type. There is the creed. Steelbeard never forgot the creed.
You do love your pirate tradition.
There's nothing like the creed.
What is...
I knew you for an ignorant scrote the moment I clapped eyes. You have no... The rules of the creed are what make us, boy. Keep us, bind us, make us more than mere. Embrace them if you want to be a Steelbeard, and not another slave.
You sound like a commandant of the Inquisition.
Perhaps, soldier boy. Any cold-blooded bastard can fall in with a bunch of killers. But to lead those killers and gain their respect, that takes a special kind of bastard. The Black Book of the Creed lies on my desk in the council chamber. Read.
I will...
Good.
I want...
That does you credit, but what I'd really like to know is how you propose to fight her.
With...
You'll need more. If you face Mara with a knife alone, she'll shove it down your throat and cut out your heart from the inside.
So what do you suggest?
You must finish what it has fallen to you to correct our mistakes.
What was it you...
I sent Steelbeard and his fleet to steal the treasure of the Water Temple. Steelbeard and the 3 other captains under his command took the 4 Titan artifacts from the temple, but in the process they woke a monster and damned them.
Shit happens.
Shit like you couldn't imagine, my boy.
And that's where Steelbeard got this curse of his. The curse he passed on to me.
Yes, you will bear the curse as long as Mara lives. You and the other captains, too. Each of you is cursed in a different way. Each of you may yet share Steelbeard's fate.
Where is this water temple?
That I do not know, my boy. Steelbeard, that is one of the reasons I made him captain of captains.
I see.
Do you?
How did you come up with the idea of plundering the temple?
Steelbeard heard about it on one of his raids. A native told him. Under the thumbscrews, I think.
Shame your native didn't go on to tell him what might happen there.
That's the trouble with thumbscrews. Once the thumbs break off, there's nowhere to go.
What else do you know about the...
Mara sent her creatures to exact her revenge on the sunken ones who rose from the depths of the sea, the depths of hell even. Crow and Garcia surrendered to her, became subject to her will.
I surrender to no one.
You talk a good fight, but Mara has already turned 2 captains to her side. And as Steelbeard's heir, she'll be after you too.
And I thought I had problems.
Don't underestimate her, my boy.
What do you know?
The Amulet of the Earth.
Do you know where I might find?
Are you?
Well, if you don't want me to find it, maybe I'll go and box badgers or something instead.
I ask because this is no laughing matter. All I know is Steelbeard hid the amulet somewhere the other captain. Before you say it, Scroat, no, not up the cabin boy's bumhole or whatever it is you're thinking. He hid it in Garcia's treasure hoard. I don't know how. Less still where exactly Garcia's treasure is buried.
Guess the...
Garcia will be found where there's profit to be had. Come to think of it, it's not surprising that Mara was able to turn him. The money-grabbing bastard had already sold his soul mostly to merchants from Caldera. If some of his contacts there might know his...
Let me go on the hunt with Slain.
You and Slain, there's not a brain cell between you. You'll find nothing but death.
I don't mind staying behind, as surety.
No. So long as Slain refuses to fulfill his part of the deal,
How am I supposed to fulfill my obligations if you won't let me?
You bollock-headed fool! Disregard the creed and we're doomed anyway. Slain has the dagger, and he will bring it.
And what do you propose I do until then?
I'm sure there are other things that need... Or perhaps you think you're able to take on Mara regardless.
Well...
Do as you please. Slain had better stick to the deal, that's all.
Well now, if it isn't the new captain. Looking a little green around the gills there, sport.
You were expecting me?
I saw your boat. Not a bad little tub, I have to say. Can it be true that Steelbeard let you join his crew?
It's true. In fact, he gave me command of his vessel, just before he died.
Impossible!
I know, but it's true.
Well, that's bad news. If Mara was too strong even for Steelbeard, things are worse than I thought.
No one's invincible.
That bitch Mara, she'll pick us off one by one. She'll wait and then strike when she's ready.
You're a hard man to find.
You were looking for me, then?
Steelbeard used his dying breath to send me in your direction.
Ah, the old dog was always full of surprises. I'm honored. Smart of you to look for me here, in Antigua. Although I have to say, you got lucky. I'd have been back on the high seas before long.
But Alvarez won't let you leave.
Eavesdropping, were you? Bad show, sport.
I could hardly miss it. I'm here to talk about an artifact, the sacrificial knife.
My artifact, you mean? All right, let's talk. But not here. Better we speak aboard my vessel. Follow me. The walls have ears, if you get my meaning.
You mean Alvarez has spies?
Not so loud. Come on.
What is it with you and Alvarez?
The Admiral is mightily annoyed with yours truly. We had a deal, which I reneged upon, thereby breaking the creed. Now Alvarez thinks it is within his right to take the knife from me.
Why does he want the knife?
Why wouldn't he want it, more like? It has power and he wants it.
Where is it?
Somewhere safe.
How safe?
Very safe. Trust me. Come, we can speak some more.
The sacrificial knife, where is it?
Hidden on an island, not too far away. So you see, I couldn't give it to Alvarez even if I wanted to.
We have to destroy Mara.
Easier said than done, sport. Don't forget what happened to poor old Steelbeard. Without the knife, we don't stand a chance against her.
I'm not giving up until she's dead.
You can talk the talk, sport, but what have you actually done?
I killed Crow and took his artifact.
Really? My apologies, sport. Perhaps I underestimated you. This changes everything. Why didn't you say something sooner?
You didn't ask.
Well, my congratulations.
Mara's afraid of the artifacts. With them, we might stand a better chance.
I have to admit, it's tempting. You must be madder than fleas on a rabid dog. But I like your style. Count me in, sport.
I like this guy.
Good to have you on board.
There's still one problem that needs fixing first.
Alvarez.
Yes. Without supplies, my ship can't move from the harbor.
What's your deal with Alvarez?
It's not much. Alvarez fitted out my ship. He knows I buried it, but he doesn't know where. So he won't let me sail. Not till I hand it over.
Can't we talk to Alvarez?
I've already told him I don't have the... Of course not. He's a... No, forget Alvarez. It's the city Get them to break the embargo and... Do you think you can persuade them?
Why can't you do it?
Every trader in town knows I broke with the Creed. None of them will sell me so much as a rusty nail. You supply my vessel. I'll take us to the island where I buried the knife. Do we have a deal, sport? A new cannon and powder kegs with it. Lost a portside cannon in a skirmish, not...
Careless.
Careless of the portside cannoneer, more like. Had to fire the fellow out of the starboard cannon to teach him to be more careful. Well, we won't get far without drinking water and a few barrels of fresh fish. Oh yes, and a new helm.
What?
Jones, insubordinate type, got on my nerves too much. So he took a little trip over the side. A mite unfortunate, and leaving me in need of a replacement.
Still, it's not like we'll have any spare time once we've sailed.
Not aboard any ship of mine, sport. Hard discipline and harder work is how you stay in command. Take my former helmsman Jones, for example. He started contradicting my orders, so over the side he went.
Is that everything?
Everything I...
All right.
Come on. Fine. No, my...
Do you need any particular kind of cannon?
Why?
Wilson the armor is a decent I think I could get him to make something
anything that helps blow second arseholes into protect...
Well, it's being...
Good work.
Hey!
Just...
if you...
No. Do you... Thanks.
No.
You know...
You in...
I don't...
You met the that treasure's well out of reach. Now, rest you... No!
So...
Let's get out.
Henri, he's got it locked up in his storehouse.
Yeah, you heard them stories about Slane.
Let's see what we've got here.
I'll be right with you, chum. I call that Beast Nil, Hero 1. Hold on, I'm coming! I'll be right with you, chum. I've got your back, chum. You made short work of that.
One-Handed Willie's most dangerous feature was his hook hand. He fought many a duel with it, killing many opponents. Alas, this legendary pirate fought his last duel on the Isle of the Dead. I won't forget that story in a hurry.
I'll be right with you, chum. Good riddance. I'll be right with you, chum.
Oh, that's heavy.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Good riddance. Looks like one of the devil's old minions. Druids are experts on a hellspawn like these.
Sometimes.
I've got your back, chum.
Nice going.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Good riddance.
I'll be right with you, chum. Hold on, I'm coming. Nice going. I'll be right with you, chum. Weren't expecting that, were you? I've got your back, chum. Weren't expecting that, were you?
No meat to cook.
he does it.